gampang percaya tanpa cek fakta. Salah satu tanda paling umum dari IQ rendah adalah gampang banget percaya sama apapun yang didengar atau dibaca, tanpa mau ngecek dulu kebenarannya.
Easy believing things without checking the fact. One of the most common signs of low IQ is easily believing anything that we hear or read without checking whether it's true or not.
Orang dengan kemampuan berpikir kritis rendah cenderung malas mikir panjang.
People with low critical thinking skills tend to be lazy when it comes to thinking deeply.
Mereka lebih suka jawaban instan yang terasa meyakinkan, walaupun belum tentu benar.
They prefer instant answers that feel convincing, even if they're not necessarily correct.
Biasanya karena dua hal, kurangnya kebiasaan membaca sumber terpercaya,
This usually happens for two reasons: lack of habit in reading reliable sources,
dan keinginan buat cepat merasa tahu segalanya.
and the desire to quickly feel like they know everything.
Masalahnya, kalau kebiasaan ini terus dibiarkan, gampang banget dimanipulasi.
The problem is, if this habit continues, they become very easy to manipulate.
Dari iklan, berita palsu, sampai teori konspirasi.
From advertisements and fake news to conspiracy theories.
Bahkan, orang kayak gini juga sering banget kemakan narasi buzzer politik atau propaganda pemerintah.
Even, people like this are also often influenced by political buzzers or government propaganda.
Karena mereka nggak pernah coba cari sudut pandang lain.
Because they never try to look at other perspectives.
Reaksi emosional berlebihan. Orang dengan kemampuan berpikir rendah biasanya nggak bisa ngatur perasaan dan cenderung mikir pendek.
Okay, next, excessive emotional reactions. People with low thinking ability usually struggle to control their emotions and tend to think short term.
Misalnya, ada yang kritik pendapatnya dikit aja, langsung baper, dan nyerang balik secara pribadi.
For example, when someone slightly criticizes their opinion, they immediately get offended and attack the person personally.
Padahal, kritik itu bisa aja bermanfaat buat dia.
Even though the criticism could actually be useful for him.
Reaksi berlebihan kayak gini muncul karena otak mereka nggak terbiasa ngelola informasi secara rasional.
These overreactions happen because their brain isn't used to processing information rationally.
Mereka lebih ngandelin insting dan perasaan daripada logika.
They rely more on instincts and feelings than on logic.
Makanya, hal-hal kecil bisa dibesar-besarin. Lihat komentar di medsos contohnya.
That's why small issues get blown out of proportion. Just look at the comment section, for example.
Kadang cuman beda pendapat dikit, tapi nyerang habis-habisan.
Sometimes it's just a small difference of opinion, but people attack each other aggressively.
Orang dengan IQ tinggi justru bisa ngerem emosinya, mikir dulu baru ngomong.
But people with higher IQs, on the other hand, can control their emotions, so they think before they speak.
Mereka tahu kapan harus marah, kapan harus santai.
They know when to be angry and when to stay calm.
Suka mikir hitam putih. Tanda lain dari IQ rendah adalah cara pandang yang sempit.
Next is black and white thinking. Another sign of low IQ is a narrow way of thinking.
Semua hal dilihat secara ekstrem. Benar atau salah, baik atau jahat, teman atau musuh.
So everything is seen in extremes, right or wrong, good or evil, friend or enemy.
Mereka nggak bisa nerima kalau dunia
They can accept that the world is full of gray
misalnya,
areas.
kalau ada orang nggak setuju sama pendapatnya dikit aja, langsung dicap bodoh.
For example, when someone slightly disagrees with them, they're immediately label the people as stupid.
Haters atau buzzer.
A hater or a paid
Padahal bisa aja cuma beda sudut pandang.
even though it might just be a different perspective.
Orang dengan pola pikir hitam putih susah banget buat memahami kompleksitas.
People with black and white thinking find it very hard to understand complexity.
Mereka pengen semua hal sederhana dan pasti, karena mikir mendalam bikin capek.
They want everything to be simple and certain because deep thinking feels exhausting.
Tapi akibatnya, mereka jadi gampang salah paham, gampang tersulut emosi, dan gampang termakan narasi yang memecah belah.
As a result, they are easily misunderstood, easily triggered emotionally, and easily influenced by divisive narratives.
Sementara orang cerdas justru nyaman dengan ambiguitas.
Intelligent people, on the other hand, are comfortable with ambiguity.
Mereka tahu, nggak semua hal punya jawaban tunggal.
They understand that not everything has a single
Kadang
answer.
yang benar dan salah bisa bergantung pada konteks, bukan sekadar keyakinan pribadi.
Sometimes what is right or wrong depends on context, not just personal beliefs.
Overconfidence, tapi kosong. Orang kayak gini ngomongnya yakin banget, tapi kalau ditanya lebih dalam, jawabannya muter-muter atau nggak nyambung sama sekali.
Okay, next, empty overconfidence. People like this speak very confidently, but when you ask them deeper questions, their answer go in circles or don't make sense
Mereka
at all.
sering ngerasa paling benar, paling paham, dan paling tahu segalanya,
They often feel like they're the smartest, the most knowledgeable, and always
padahal
right.
nggak punya dasar kuat buat ngedukung pendapatnya.
But in reality, they don't have strong evidence to support their
Ini
opinions.
merupakan fenomena cognitive bias yang disebut Dunning-Kruger effect.
This is a cognitive bias known as the Dunning-Kruger
Orang
effect.
yang kemampuannya rendah justru paling yakin kalau dirinya pintar.
People with low ability tend to be most confident about their intelligence.
Overconfidence membuat mereka susah berkembang.
Our confidence makes them hard
Karena
to grow.
ngerasa udah tahu semuanya, mereka jadi malas belajar dan nggak mau dikritik.
Because they feel like they already know everything and they become lazy to learn and refuse criticism.
Susah mikir jangka panjang. Tanda lain dari IQ rendah adalah nggak bisa mikir jauh ke depan.
Difficulty thinking long term. So another sign of low IQ is the inability of thinking
Semua
long
keputusan
term.
diambil berdasarkan apa yang enak sekarang, bukan apa yang baik nanti.
Decisions are made based on what feels good now, not what will be good
Mereka lebih
later.
mikir soal kepuasan instan. Kayak milih jajan nggak penting daripada nabung, atau ngutang buat gaya padahal nggak bisa bayar.
They focus on instant gratification, like spending money on unnecessary snacks instead of saving, or going into debt for lifestyle reasons they can't afford.
Masalahnya, orang yang nggak bisa mikir jangka panjang bakal terus kejebak di siklus yang sama.
The problem is, people who can't think long term get trapped in the same
Mereka
cycle.
nggak sadar kalau tindakan kecil hari ini bisa nentuin masa depan.
They don't realize that small actions today can shape the
Misalnya,
future.
malas belajar karena toh masih lama ujian, atau nunda kerjaan karena nanti juga bisa.
For example, being lazy to study because exams are still far away, or procrastinating because it can be done later.
Akhirnya, mereka selalu ketinggalan dari orang yang disiplin dan mikir strategis.
In the end, they always fall behind people who are disciplined and think strategically.
Orang cerdas tahu bahwa hasil besar datang dari kesabaran dan perencanaan.
Intelligent people understand that big results come from patience and planning.
Mereka berani nahan diri sekarang demi hidup yang lebih stabil nanti.
They are willing to hold themselves back now for a more stable life later.
Nggak bisa mengakui kesalahan. Orang dengan IQ rendah sering banget punya ego yang tinggi.
Inability to admit mistakes. People with low IQ often have a big ego.
Buat mereka, ngaku salah itu sama aja kayak kalah.
For them, admitting a mistake feels like losing.
Padahal, justru dari kesalahan seseorang bisa tumbuh.
Even though growth actually comes from making mistakes.
Tapi karena rasa malunya besar dan rasa ingin menangnya lebih besar lagi, mereka bakal muter-muter nyari alasan biar kelihatan benar.
But because their shame is big and their need to win is even bigger, they keep making excuses appear right.
Sikap kayak gini nunjukin kurangnya kemampuan reflektif, kemampuan buat mikir balik dan belajar dari kesalahan.
This attitude shows a lack of reflective ability and the ability to look back and learn from mistakes.
Orang yang cerdas justru nggak takut salah.
Intelligent people are not afraid of being wrong.
Mereka tahu bahwa salah itu bagian dari proses belajar.
They understand that mistakes are part of the learning process.
Karena bagi mereka, harga diri nggak ditentukan dari seberapa sering benar, tapi dari seberapa cepat mereka mau memperbaiki diri setelah salah.
For them, self-worth is not defined by how often they are right, but by how quickly they are willing to improve after being wrong.
Hidupnya cuma ikut-ikutan. Orang dengan IQ rendah jarang punya pendirian sendiri.
Living by following the others. People with low IQ rarely have their own stance.
Mereka lebih suka ikut arus. Apa yang lagi ramai, itu yang diikutin.
So they prefer to follow the crowd trends. So what's become really crowd, they will follow it.
Entah tren, opini, bahkan keputusan hidup.
It's like trends, opinions, even life decisions.
Akhirnya, mereka jadi gampang banget dikendalikan.
As a result, they become very easy to control.
Misalnya, beli sesuatu cuma karena teman-teman juga beli, atau dukung pendapat politik cuma karena mayoritas setuju.
For example, buying something just because everyone else buys it, or supporting a political opinion simply because the majority agrees,
Tanpa tahu isinya apa.
without understanding the issues.
Gaya hidup kayak gini bikin mereka kehilangan identitas, karena semua tindakannya cuma reaksi terhadap lingkungan, bukan hasil pemikiran sendiri.
This lifestyle makes them lost their identity because all their actions are reactions to their environment, not the result of independent thinking.
Orang yang cerdas berani beda arah kalau tahu alasannya kuat. Mereka nggak butuh validasi dari orang lain buat yakin sama pilihannya. Karena kalau hidup cuma ikut-ikutan, kamu bukan lagi jalan di jalurmu, tapi di jalur orang lain.
Intelligent people dare to take a different path when they have strong reasons. They don't need validation from others to be confident in their choices. Because if you only follow others, you're no longer walking your own path, you're walking someone else.
Susah bedain opini dan fakta. Tanda lain dari IQ rendah adalah nggak bisa bedain mana opini pribadi dan mana fakta objektif.
Difficulty distinguishing opinion from fact. Another sign of low IQ is the inability to tell the difference between personal opinion and objective fact.
Buat mereka, perasaannya udah cukup buat jadi bukti. Padahal, perasaan atau keyakinan nggak selalu sejalan sama realitas.
For them, feelings are already enough to count as evidence. In reality, feelings and beliefs don't always match reality.
Orang dengan kemampuan berpikir rendah tidak memakai data sebagai bukti ilmiah.
People with low thinking ability don't use data as scientific evidence.
Makanya, argumennya lemah dan gampang dipatahkan.
That's why their arguments are weak and easily refuted.
Nggak punya rasa penasaran, orang dengan IQ rendah cenderung nggak punya dorongan alami buat tahu lebih banyak.
Lack of curiosity. People with low IQ tend to lack a natural drive to learn more.
Mereka jarang nanya, kenapa? Jarang mikir, gimana caranya?
They rarely ask why or thinking about how.
Kalau dikasih hal baru, responnya, ngapain tahu begituan? Nggak penting.
When introduced to something new, their response is often, why should I know that? It's not important.
Padahal, rasa penasaran itu bahan bakar utama buat berkembang.
In fact, curiosity is the main fuel for growth.
Tanpa rasa ingin tahu, otak jadi tumpul. Karena nggak pernah dapat tantangan baru, nggak pernah mikir di luar kebiasaan.
Without curiosity, the brain becomes dull because it never faces new challenges or thinks beyond routine.
Sebaliknya, orang cerdas punya rasa penasaran tinggi. Mereka suka menyelidiki, nanya hal kecil, bahkan hal yang kelihatannya nggak penting.
Intelligent people, on the other hand, have high curiosity. They enjoy exploring, asking small questions, even about things that seem unimportant.
Dari situlah ide dan inovasi lahir.
That's where ideas and innovation come from.
Nggak ngerti sarkasme atau humor kompleks. Tanda IQ rendah juga bisa kelihatan dari cara seseorang nangkep humor.
Difficulty understanding sarcasm or complex humor. Low IQ can also be seen in how someone understands humor.
Orang dengan kemampuan berpikir rendah sering kesulitan ngerti sarkasme, ironi, atau humor yang butuh pemahaman konteks.
People with low thinking ability often struggle to understand sarcasm, irony, or humor that requires context.
Buat mereka, semua hal harus dijelasin secara literal.
For them, everything has to be taken literally.
Akibatnya, kalau denger candaan halus, malah tersinggung atau nggak ngerti sama sekali.
As a result, subtle jokes can offend them or completely go over their heads.
Humor kompleks itu butuh pemrosesan otak yang lebih dalam. Kamu harus bisa nangkep makna ganda, situasi sosial, dan nada bicara.
Complex humor requires deeper cognitive processing, so you need to understand double meanings, social situations, and tone of voice.
Makanya, orang dengan IQ tinggi biasanya punya sense of humor yang lebih tajam, karena otaknya bisa nangkep lapisan makna di balik kata-kata.
That's why people with higher IQs usually have a sharper sense of humor, because their brains can catch the layers of meaning behind words.